very welcome here to the launch of ACE. I want to start with an apology to Aidan McDonald, who took a wrong turn on the way in and ended up at the hairdressers convention. So he assures me that he has negotiated, in addition to Jerry's goodie bag, a haircut for everybody in the audience on your way out. ACE is a renewable energy initiative which has been launched across several North-West European countries. It promotes the importance of renewable energy, as Jerry has outlined, in everyday life to citizens, businesses, universities and local government, on the basis that if the right info is provided up front, there will be better uptake of renewables. ACE is all about cooperation. Utilities, energy supply companies, businesses, local government and energy users, as well as other energy actors, are developing their own separate strategies for renewable energy. A lack of coordination and sharing of information has hampered this process so far. ACE will address this gap by informing and educating the public on how to switch from conventional fossil fuels that we're all so familiar with to renewable energy resources. ACE supports the fact that renewable energy is the building block on which our futures must be built. The initiative uses resources already available within our community, so there's nothing, we're not talking about creating new technical complex solutions. Using community resources can be very effective, as technical solutions often have a high upfront capital cost, yet they don't always necessarily address the key issues associated with the uptake of renewable energy. ACE enables this collaboration between energy champions and other relevant energy actors. The result will be a more closely linked EU network that will benefit citizens in the entire North-West European region. The specific aims of ACE, as Jerry has outlined, involve ensuring political and scientific stakeholders meet and form strategies for renewable energy in North-West Europe, the region itself, building 3 demonstration sites which are exemplar and can be replicated in other European regions, developing innovative business models for community-based sustainable energy projects, creating a marketing plan for renewable energy which will include a communications and public engagement strategy for that North-West European region. And finally, as well, an Academy Award ceremony which will recognise outstanding renewable energy champions across that region. And of course, as always, there's a Dublin angle to this. Dublin is leading this project through the Sustainable Energy Advisory Regime. There's a substantial budget for it, and a good part of it will be spent in Dublin to promote the uptake of renewable energy. 50% of that budget is covered by the European Regional Development Fund through Interact. I just want to mention Ali. I know Ali is there, she just spoke in terms of the competition. Ali braves the elements, fights the fight for design across the city on a regular basis, and long may it continue. So keep it up. And she mentioned the competition today that Codima and the Council are announcing in terms of this design initiative that will yield some sort of design feature. It's great not to know at this stage what it's going to look like. So it's going to harness design in people's minds. It could be anywhere, it could be anything. I think that's great. In addition to that library that's going to go into, that facility that's going to go into Kevin Street will become a main resource for renewable energy information for the public in Dublin. So there's a strong Dublin dimension. I want to commend Jerry. I was in Brussels with Jerry last week, furthering the cause in terms of sustainables and that. So they do good work, and we look forward. The city looks forward to continuing to work with Jerry in the sustainables and renewables area and other initiatives as well. I suppose I finished by saying we were up on the roof of the Mansion House earlier on. First time for me with Richie, because we were putting up the Donegal flag. I apologise, Minister, but we put the Donegal flag up over the Mansion House today. Now, looking at that structure there, I think 3 or 4 would sit very nicely on top of the Mansion House. But I would fear John Tierney and the planning officials and what they would do to me if we put a few of those up in the centre of the city. So perhaps someday in the future it might be so hard to do it. So listen, I'm delighted to be here, delighted to launch this event. I think it's an excellent initiative. Thank you very much.